Well, hello, everyone. This is Wilson Cole, and I'm president of Adams, Evans, and Ross. And I want to take a half a minute to kind of talk to you guys about our philosophy for sales. Everybody has to, of course, be a good practitioner of their craft, which at the end of the day, I'm a collection guy, and we collected a ton of money here. But before we can collect the money, we have to get the deals in the doors. There's a lot of staffing firms that provide the best staffing in the world. There's a lot of recruiters that are absolute masters at their craft, but you've got to get the sell before you can be the technician. And one of the things that was kind of earth-shattering for us, the way that we viewed sales, the way that we have stayed in a particular market, versus going into different categories. And this is one thing that, in my opinion, a lot of small businesses do, is they try to do so much because they want to expand and expand and expand. And I once had a college professor in grad school say it's not, most small businesses don't die from starvation, they die from indigestion. And that is so true. One of the things, though, that they talk about is, as far as growing sales, you want to increase your sales 5%, 10%, 3%, 40%. A better way to do that is to look at market share. Market share accomplishes the same thing as far as on sales growth, but it also gives you some indicators. A lot of folks have asked us, why are you guys only in the staffing and recruiting industry? And quite frankly, the reason that we're in that industry is because we haven't hit the limit of what we can do. And until we start hitting 25, 50% market share in all of the sectors, then there's still room to grow. Over on the staffing side, our information shows that roughly about 1 out of 5 past due recruiting invoices globally for U.S. debt come through our office. It's a smaller market. We also have the backdoor hire software that is a feeder as well, but maybe with our staffing, we're not quite at that same level. We still have a very large market share in staffing, but typically until you start hitting somewhere around 30 to 50%, you're not really going to get a push down on the headwinds. So why would we go and start chasing transportation collections or go chase advertising collections or something along those lines, when we know better than anyone else, in my opinion, how to collect on staffing and recruiting debt, and there is still so much market share. As I was saying, roughly 20% of recruiters use us globally. That's great. A little less over on the staffing side, but it's taken us 32 years to get to that market share. We could double that market share. Hopefully it won't take us another 32 years. But instead of saying we want to increase our sales 5 or 10%, it just makes more sense for us to look at market share because we kind of see what the capacity is. Also, it makes us focus on the market because a lot of folks say, we just kind of want to grow. We want to do 5% more. Well, if you have inflation and then you have an expansion of a market that, combined, maybe the staffing market grew by 10%. And if you only grew by 5, you actually took a step back. So you need to factor in the others. But that's just kind of, my viewpoint when you're looking at sales and you're saying, we're going to grow for the sake of growing. I've been there. We probably have said the same thing. But decades ago, when we shifted over to market share, it gave us so much more visibility of what we wanted to do and also how much more capacity that we had to grow. And it gives us more realistic projections, for lack of a better word. With growth comes risk, and with risk comes collection. So if you have a collection that you need our assistance on, whether you're a staffing firm or whether you're a recruiting firm, go out to our website at staffingdebt.com, book an appointment. If you want to look at some cutting-edge software over at Backdoor Hire Solutions, go to backdoorhires.com and book a demo for that as well. And we look forward to working with you this year. Hey guys, it's Wilson again, and this video was brought to you by Adams, Evans, and Ross. And if you like the video, please make sure that you click on the subscribe button and also like the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below as well. If you'd like to learn more about our company, please visit our website at staffingdebt.com. And also remember, if there's no collection, there's absolutely no cost at all.